The vineyard of itself is not sustainable because every year the crop is taken away and put into bottles of wine and shipped off the property. So that means that some of the elements of production are lost and eventually need to be replaced from some other source. It's very important to us that we don't damage the environment in which we live and work, and so through all of our time on this property we have attempted to look after it as best we possibly can. We endeavour to use practices which have a minimal impact on both the flora and fauna of the native environment, which means we are very careful with our soil management practices, so minimum tillage and mulching, cautious applications of herbicide where necessary, and minimal use of pesticides, and also careful application of fungicides to ensure no contamination of waterways, damage to beneficial species living in the vine canopy, and so on.
Importantly, when we dose with these things, we use them at the right rate, and we are very, very careful with our calculations.
We have gradually rehabilitated all the land that we have on our two properties that we won't or can't use for viticulture.
And of course we compost all the stalks and skins during our harvest. Those will go out on our compost pile, then that goes back on the vineyard. So it's really only the juice of the berries that isn't put back on the vines.
None of the wastewater from the winery is let down the creek, it's all used for irrigation. Because of course
we're dryland viticulturists, and so the water goes out onto our compost.
We're quite proud that the inputs we put into this place do the least amount of damage, and that hopefully we make this place as sustainable as it can possibly be.